Okay, so this video is a look at C-3PO and R2-D2 figures. One of the things that makes Star Wars so fascinating and rewatchable for me is the amount of detail they put on minor and background characters. Take the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back for example. Most of them don't do anything except stand there, but try to find a Star Wars fan who doesn't like Bosk or Zuckuss. We all love them, and I think it's because of the amount of detail they poured into them. I love all the different shapes and sizes the droids from Star Wars come in, so I thought I'd chose some recently opened ones over the next few videos. So I'll start with the main ones, C-3PO and R2-D2, and here's 3PO. Sometimes you can know too much about a franchise, such as learning that the guy who plays 3PO isn't very nice in real life, and has fallen out with the guy who plays R2, which has put me off the character a little. But this is a really good version of him. I love the wiring in his midriff. The vintage figures never had that. This is a Return of the Jedi 3PO, so comes with a chair the Ewoks carry him in. One of these came with the 80s Ewok Village playset, but don't get me started on that subject. Next is his on-screen partner R2-D2. This is a solid version of him from Empire Strikes Back. When you turn his head round, his periscope pops up. There wasn't a word of this on the packaging, you had to find this out for yourself. Another R2 now. This one is from Return of the Jedi. You can tell that because they've splattered green and brown paint on the lower half of his body. I love it when they weather figures like that. Like they did with this Dagobah R2, which is covered in brown paint to resemble mud. I think it's a great little detail. This R2 also has the pop-up periscope and came with some really good accessories. Like this wooden restraint the Ewoks used to take him to their village. And this huge net which caught the rebels on Endor. The Ewok Village playset also came with one of these and was made out of cloth. This one's made out of rubber and has extra details like gaps in the mesh and leaves, which I really like. This R2 is from the animated Clone Wars series. I saw the film version of it, but didn't bother with the following series. This is a really good R2 though. It has two gadgets which come out of his front and a grappling hook which comes out of his back, which you wind back in by turning his head, which I think is a great gimmick. These last two are concept C-3PO and R2-D2. It's how they looked in concept paintings before the film got greenlit. There's not much you can do with them except have them as droids the Jawas are trying to sell, as those guys always need stock. Okay, so that was a look at some C-3PO and R2-D2 figures. I'll show other droids from my collection, so hopefully join me on that one.